Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
7-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Staying with Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, Cousins. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, here's Cousins. That one complete to Pitts. And he's taken down at the 30. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. To the air, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
gain of 10 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the
So that's one
14-yard
quarter
line.
gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Robinson on the inside give. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throwing on third. Cousins. Brought in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
All right, we're getting a 2-point try here. Cousins getting the offense lined up.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Wake up!
This is Irving on second. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up third and 1.
Third down, give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Real.
Right back to Irving now. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Five still to go here. This is second down. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
As a quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't pump my basic. Anybody know power?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Regular, regular, regular. 180.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. They'll send a receiver left. First down. Here's Baker. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they take him down right along the 30.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
180!
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now Cousins leading his Falcons to the line. They're going for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
They'll try it on the ground, but he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
Buccaneers, nothing. Bradley Pinion set
Time
to
left
kick
for
off.
maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10. They're on 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Pistol.
Looking to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Starting field position for the Buccaneers, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Irving on the counter. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Irving on the inside give. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Got his man. It's Auden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Mayfield will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got Evans once again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Irving here from the gun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Buccaneers.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
Two-point conversion.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Falcons cover up the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here.
Stop it. Seriously? Not even a play? The homies can trade your outfits.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down. To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And he missed it. It's no good. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Ibuka there with the grab. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield now from the gun.
At the 43-yard line.
Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
5 yards on the play.
Hey, alert 33.
Irving trying to run for the first. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards.
Hey, alert 30. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 2.
Now here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Ibuka. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers down by 12.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 2-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Back now, pressure coming. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. White can't put push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis.
Looking to throw it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for two. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right with Robinson from the pistol. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Caught, nice gain left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.